So rest in peace to Stephen A. Smith and Spike Lee, because while the New York Knicks were at least a little annoying, so credit to them, we eventually did raise the Eastern Conference Finals trophy. And so, in the NBA Finals, we face the Denver Nuggets? Yes, they upset the Oklahoma City Thunder in the Western Conference Finals. And this Nuggets team is very interesting, because they might be a few years ahead of schedule. And part of that is because of Emmanuel Moutier's jump shot coming out of nowhere, but also he's not the only one who can handle the ball. Ben Simmons, the number 1 pick in the draft not too long ago, can as well. And this Nuggets team kind of has an Orlando Magic with Shaq vibe to it, where they're young, they don't entirely know what's going on, but it's working, and Hassan Whiteside is a great guy at center as well. And so here we are, and wait, what the hell? DeMarcus, why are you shooting threes? What is this? I can't have you taking three-pointers before our first NBA Finals game. You're not going to do this now, right? We're going to stick to what's working. That's a bad sign. That's a really bad sign. Boogie, don't go over the edge now. I mean, you got us here. I don't need you to get crazy at this point. And Brad Stevens is already getting crazy, as you would expect, and oh god. Here we go. Boogie shooting threes. I'm throwing the ball all over the place. And then Ben Simmons is open for a mid-range. Yep, okay. This is bad. This is already what you thought it was going to be, if you thought this was going to be a disaster. But it's okay because, oh no. DeMarcus he's chucking threes, he's missing dunks. Thank God for Avery Bradley and his ugly jump shot. So DeMarcus has been struggling early on, but luckily he's got a midget, who's also a white guy. A white guy on Boogie, never gonna work. Never gonna work. Shout out to Danilo Gallinari for still being a part of this Nuggets team. He might be the goofiest looking dude in the NBA, even if he can ball. And shout out to Jose Calderones for not being able to defend Marcus Smart. So we're up 5 in the second quarter, so we're starting to get the momentum rolling, and we've been a force at home this entire season. And holy crap, I got a free throw with Isaiah Thomas. Normally I just get blocked like 15 feet from the basket because I try to do some weird backflip fadeaway because I don't know how to score with a dude who's as tall as me. Possibly a foul from Kenneth Faried on Eric Gordon there, but it's okay. That might have been the first time I did not take a three-pointer with Eric Gordon all season. I know he was trying to live his dream of being Steve Novak, but it's cool, and what the hell kind of defense was I playing on that one? Hassan Whiteside completely wide open. But we got to test Jose Calderon, who hasn't played defense a day in his life. But I just kind of butchered it with Isaiah Thomas, because you know that's what I'm going to do. The day I start making baskets with Isaiah Thomas, that's the day this series is going to end, and oh crap. Tyler Johnson. I don't know who he is IRL. I'm sure he's a good dude. And Boogie, come on. 2-point game at the half. We were up, and the Nuggets came back on us. Interesting. Perhaps this is the reason why they're here. Yusuf Nurkic has some of the best hair in 2K, and he finishes that one off. 3 points in the late third quarter. Gotta go to the cheese play to Boogie. Can Nurkic, the supermodel, defend DeMarcus? I don't know. He does have a bit of an attitude. I do like that. And after DeMarcus does the stupidest series of pump fakes ever, we're getting to the free throw line. That's pretty good. Up 5 points at this point. We're up 7 now. This is when Denver really gets tested. See, can these guys really stick around with us? Can they really do it in this game 1? Well, it's not going to help when you're leaving Jared Sullinger open, who's probably the heaviest guy ever to shoot a three-pointer. But they drop. So it's 9 points now, and just to add a little insult to injury, Eric Gordon right at the buzzer. Ooh, that's nice. 12 points now. Midway the fourth. And Denver, they're good, but yeah. In game 1 at least. Ooh, Boogie, don't kill him. Don't kill him. It's a 12-point win in game 1. So we're already looking pretty good. We've already got them on the rails. So we got to carry this momentum into game 2. DeMarcus, 35 and 10. That's beautiful. So we're going to start this deep into the fourth quarter because there's a lot of games here. Unless you want this to be 35 minutes, we got to do it this way. Moutier's trying to be a ballerina. That's cool. I mean, listen, I watched Black Swan. I thought it was a classic, for reasons that may or may not be appropriate for this video. But besides the fact of that, Brad Stevens is trying to brush his shoulders off by calling a play, but Denver's a decently defensive team. Whatever, English, please. We gotta score. The only thing we can do is, maybe I should have just tried something crazy with DeMarcus there, because that pass to Amir Johnson, I don't know what that was. Got to reach on Wilson Chandler. Shout out to him for getting that contract. He deserves it. Someone's got to trade for him IRL. And so I got to call upon Brad Stevens again. Boogie, I need you to go to the rim. I need a good play. Whiteside was talking. All right, better than nothing. Get to the free throw line. Already getting a little edgy. 2-point game with about 37 seconds left. Gotta play defense. Gotta defend right now. Gotta show off that patented Boston Celtics pack of wolves defense. And by that I mean it's a lot of stupid double teams that may or may not actually make sense. But if Kenneth Faried is wide open for a long two, I would say it's working out pretty well. So these guys are passing around like they're chickens with their head cut off. But oh no, we fouled Moutier. Emmanuel Moutier is a fantastic name, by the way. But you may notice, actually you don't notice anything, we're down 4 points. He made both free throws. Not good. We gotta score quick. Boogie, get over here. You never saw a pick and roll that you didn't like for this team. Very good. 2 points once again. Did I potentially screw up and give away one of the free throws to Moutier here? I mean, I may have. But don't worry about it. It's cool. Oh my goodness, he barely hit the rim. We have a chance to tie this game up, guys. No timeouts. Don't got any timeouts. 9 seconds left. That's enough time. Go to the floor. Get a screen. Bradley was open right there. Maybe I should have shot it. Marcus got a little bit of space. Ooh. And just like that, the Denver Nuggets become the first team to give us a postseason loss at home. Well, this ain't good. And was Reggie Evans their head coach? That's just weird. And so the media started talking, started saying, oh, the Nuggets are the one team that can defeat the Celtics, and Stephen A. Smith's like, Ben Simmons, I love this kid. But I was cool, calm, and collected, partially because none of this really happened and I'm making it all up because it's a video game. So we went into Denver for Game 3. Hopefully none of our players got high, because shout out to legalization. You want to know who the MVP of Game 3 was? Amir Johnson. You're about to see supreme levels of D that not even your favorite porn star could emulate. The hell is wrong with my jokes? You saw him play help defense on Tyler Johnson there, which led to Steven Adams' block. And then on this one, Amir Johnson, you got a funky looking jump shot, but it works. And so, I mean, you're going to live basically this whole first half through Amir Johnson. The block shot on Kenneth Faried there. Jay Crowder getting the layup. Amir Johnson, man, he has been fantastic for us this entire season. Both seasons we've had him. Now, Tyler Johnson, I mean, shout out to him because, you know, it's apparently the Johnson show around here. But just wait, okay? My man Amir Johnson, just playing defense. Just stopping shots, scaring guys from going to the basket. It's fantastic. Now, I don't know why I had to shoot the ball with Steven Adams. That's a horrific sight, is the best way to put it. But look at that beautiful block. That's just greatness. Too bad Eric Gordon sucks. But we'll be fine. And so at the half, it is a 6-point game because Hassan Whiteside lives his dream of being Richard Hamilton. And so Amir Johnson carried us in the first half, and Boogie's going to carry us in the second half. Or the fourth quarter, really. I say that, but like Boogie probably had like 25 points in the first half too. But it's cool. Don't worry about it. And Moutier, don't worry about trying to score. DeMarcus has got you, but ooh, the cheese. Cheese is so real from Ben Simmons. Oh well, fast forward about 1 year IRL, and he might be a member of the Celtics, so you know what, I'll take it. And they're making a little bit of a run, but you know what, I need Isaiah to just say, yeah, y'all ain't got this. That's 8 points. We go into Denver for Game 3. Avery Bradley doing some really weird crossovers. Take a 2-1 series lead. So we had to restore order back into this series because people were starting to talk, oh, here come the Nuggets. DeMarcus with an Andrea Bargnani-esque performance. Marcus Smart was fantastic. MVP of this game was Amir Johnson. 8 rebounds, a steal, 2 blocks. You saw the defense he was playing. And so, we have a chance to take a 3-1 series lead. Going right back into Denver. Yusuf Nurkic with his perm or whatever that is with the inbound. And Marcus Smart said, Wilson Chandler, I don't like what you're doing right now. I don't like the potential of that layup, but I like the idea of a Nicholas Batum layup on the other end. So Denver, they got to be getting antsy. We're already up 5, late 4th. They got to win this game. Hassan Whiteside wasn't looking like Rip Hamilton there. The Celtics defense, it's a beautiful thing. Ben Simmons, you're not cheesing me this time. We already got some guys running. That's a scary sight. Should that pass have worked? I don't know. Eric Gordon almost airballed it when he was going for the backboard. Kind of looking like me when I play basketball IRL these days. Kenneth Faried is trying to post up. Yeah. I might end up trading him in my Nuggets MyGM that's about to come up. BTW. And I think we just need the dagger. We need one guy to sort of seal this 3-1 lead. You already know who it's going to be. DeMarcus. 10 points. And so, we win both games in Denver. So we're going back to Boston with a chance to put banner number 18 in the rafters of the Garden. Boogie was himself 18 and 15. And so we have the chance to join the likes of Bill Russell and Larry Bird and the great pantheon of Celtics lore, if you will. We have a chance to enter that realm. And before the game, I asked DeMarcus Cousins what this moment meant for him. And he basically said relief. He didn't know where his career was going in Sacramento for a while. And all that built-up frustration just had to come out at some point with demanding the trade out of there. Shout out to Vivek. And he said here, things just made sense. And it was relief for him to know that he was in a situation that he could prosper in, as well as one where people realized the type of player and leader that he can be for a team. And with all that sappy crap, it's a tie game midway through the third quarter, so we better get a move on now, because I'm not trying to have a game 6. And tell you, this video's long enough. If we don't win this game, this thing's going to be too damn long, and it does not help when Ben Simmons, future Boston Celtic, as I already mentioned, makes a 3-pointer. Not good, guys. Come on. Alright? I don't want to play another game. You don't want to play another game. We got to get this MyGM series over with. Very good, DeMarcus. Let's get this thing moving. Funny enough, I've never won a championship in any of my MyGM series. They either end too early or they end too early. Ben Simmons tries once again for a 3-pointer. And remember at the beginning of this series when I said, Jared Sullinger, if you're running laps, then you can shoot threes? He ran a lot of laps these last 2 seasons. Good thing for him, because I didn't know if he was going to be a part of this team. Those 3-pointers, man, so valuable. And Marcus Smart going right through the hair of Yusuf Nurkic again. Him and Gordon Hayward got to have the best hair in this game. Them and OJ Mayo, because his hair is just god tier. That thing is incredible on the top of OJ Mayo's head. And you remember how a second ago Jared Sullinger hit a 3-pointer? Well, I figure if it works once, you might as well try it again, right? Apparently Denver didn't get the memo because they just double-team Marcus Smart, treating him like he's Steph Curry. I know he's having a good game, but geez, you got to have somebody on Jared Sullinger. And so a 6-point game going into the fourth quarter, there's still breathing room. I don't like that. I'm not comfortable with that. Because these Nuggets, they're young, they're athletic, and they're really, they got nothing to lose, you know? They didn't come into this expecting to be champions. They're just here for the moment, so this is the dangerous team to deal with. But Jay Crowder, in the face of his twin Kenneth Faried, makes this an 11-point game. Gotta bring at least Boogie back in the game to seal this. And Isaiah's got Moutier on him, which usually is a bad thing against a physical point guard like that, but Isaiah was able to make it work because he got open there. Moutier, a good defensive point guard, but not there just yet. And we're starting to see that this Nuggets team, the fact that they're here is fantastic. It's an accomplishment for them getting here so quickly. And it's going to be really awkward when it takes me about 5 years to make them a good team in my next MyGM series. But until then, it's cool. What do I say that? It's going to be in like 2 days. We got to put the nail in the coffin. We got to deliver Boston another championship. Boogie! 16 points. The clock is slowly dwindling down. Sullinger with that rebound. Just walk the ball up court and just bask in the moment. The Boston Celtics are NBA champions. Shout outs to Bill Simmons. Shout out to Matt Damon. Anybody else iconic in Boston? David Ortiz. Babe Ruth before he was Babe Ruth. The setting in Fallout 4. It's all fantastic. It's all great. It's all beautiful. Avery Bradley and Marcus Smart are yelling at each other. Who do you think won the Finals MVP? Yeah. Well, he's not actually holding it yet, but you know it was DeMarcus Cousins. You know it was Boogie. You know, when I see Boogie wearing that Finals MVP, really Vivek is the Finals MVP when you think about it. And so as the banner gets raised, let's celebrate in the fact that we've seen this very same animation like 3 different times on my channel already. Like 2K, you couldn't have made like another animation for a team winning a championship? I might be ruining the moment. I actually won a championship with one of my MyGM series. Isn't it fantastic? Anyway, thanks for watching the series, guys. It was enjoyable. I had a fun time doing it. But I think the series ran its course. You may have heard me mention a couple times in this video. Pretty sure the next MyGM series will be the Denver Nuggets. I look forward to taking on a team that is really a ground zero, besides Emmanuel Mudiay. So that'll be fun. That should begin very quickly, actually. And yeah,